Hello and welcome to the Entrepreneur Game. When we were young, we used to have big goals, aspirations, and hopes for each and every day of our lives, and we still do. Getting through each day with grace and a peace of mind is our greatest aim these days. We want to be unflappable and to move from one task to the next with intense concentration and a quiet, serene energy is our greatest want these days. Isn't it straightforward? Okay, that's not a good idea. But there are steps we can do to, at the very least, increase the frequency with which we are able to maintain our calmness. Why should you maintain your composure? For the simple reason that fury and impatience have an adverse effect on our emotions, minds, and even families. When we can keep our emotions under control, we can do more, communicate more effectively, and live more productive, worthwhile lives. Some ways for staying calm and collected in the face of life's adversities are as follows. First and foremost, make a conscious effort not to overanalyze things. Using exaggeration to make something appear larger than it actually is straightforward. When explaining the problem to yourself, resist the temptation to exaggerate the negative aspects of the situation. Always and everywhere, remove the words from the sentence. Although you may feel like Stuart Smalley, reframing the problem in your mind with statements such as, "I can cope, it's not that big of a concern, and I am greater than this," can really be beneficial to your situation. Always consider your actions before sharing them. Don't describe a problem, blog about it, or tweet about it. It's best not to bring it up with your friends right away. Instead, allow it to simmer in your mind for a few minutes to allow you to relax. Sometimes well-intentioned others will sympathize excessively, throwing fuel to the fire and making you even more enraged than you already are. Then you'll learn metaphors and visualizations that will assist you in maintaining your composure. Here's one that might be useful. Imagine your problem as a knot in your clothing. The tighter the knot develops, the more panicked you become, and the more you'll pull on the ends. When you practice solitary meditation, though, you will experience a sense of serenity that will allow you to relax one strand at a time. In addition, visualizing oneself acting with patience and concentration may be advantageous. Reduce the volume of your voice and move as slowly as you possibly can. Slowly and discreetly express yourself. Change your physical appearance to that of a calm, unflappable person you picture in your mind. Consider this alternative method. Do you know someone in your life whom you can describe as steadfast and unflappable? Consider what this individual might be doing if they were in your shoes. Note your frustration tendencies now. Is there anything in particular that causes you to lose your temper? Does it make you lose your cool when it's too loud or too quiet in your environment? Examine some of the patterns. When it comes to blood sugar levels, it is important to consider the time of the day, the level of tension, and the level of boredom. It can really be beneficial to be aware of your own specific habits in order to help you retain your composure throughout the day. Recognize that you have the ability to regulate your emotions. Consider times when you are able to maintain your composure in the face of a stressful circumstance. Perhaps you were about to erupt in wrath at your husband or children when the doorbell rang, and you were left to shift your focus swiftly. Consider the possibility that if you are aware of your triggers, you may be able to repeat this process. You may be able to create a peaceful environment by employing quiet practices. If relaxing music is something that helps you relax, play it. If silence helps you relax, try it. Perhaps you'll put on some soothing instrumental music or light some scented candles to help you relax. As soon as you come home from work, take a few minutes to relax before settling in for an evening with your family. Allow yourself to take a few deep breaths while you're sitting in the car for a couple of minutes. Remove your shoes and sip a glass of water before continuing on. It is also possible to find rituals to be rather relaxing during transitional intervals throughout the day. I'm confident that you've already begun to improve. Continue watching our video to find out how to maintain your composure under pressure. Take care of the essentials first. Check to see that you're receiving enough sleep, protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals, among other things. When my blood sugar is low, I have a tendency to lose my control a lot more frequently. However, if I get enough protein, everything will be good. In addition, be certain that you're getting enough physical exercise. A daily workout may be able to offer you the physical release you need to better cope with your anxiety symptoms. If I'm feeling particularly worried, I'll swap out a half-hour run for a half-hour kickboxing session instead. This is a positive development. Keep your sugar and caffeine intake to a minimum and drink plenty of water. Drink a large glass of water and see whether you feel better, more relaxed, or more attentive afterward. Pay close attention to your emotions as well as your intellect and spirit. Depending on your spiritual background, you may like to participate in a meditation or prayer program. Simple relaxation techniques such as yoga or simply sitting quietly for a while can suffice. A skill that will serve you well for the rest of your life is learning to cultivate inner tranquility. Participate in a meditation session to learn techniques for getting control over your monkey mind. Divert your focus away from the problem. Instead of ruminating, do something that is pleasurable, fascinating, and beneficial to the community. Make an effort to laugh, even if it's at your own expense. Watch a funny movie or read a blog that makes you laugh all the time to relieve stress. When you're having a good time, it's much easier to maintain your composure. Take a day off from work. When you're fighting like hell to avoid taking a day off, you should always be aware that you need one. If you can muster up the courage to take a whole day off from work, you should always be more relaxed, confident, and full of fresh ideas when you return. Keep in mind to take many deep breaths. Diaphragmatic breathing exercises assist you in releasing stress in the moment by providing you with a minute or two to cool down, which is often just long enough for you to assess the issue and regain control of the situation. Your tummy will rise and fall as a result of a healthy belly breath. Take a look at these relaxing quotations to help you unwind. Here are a couple of examples that you might find useful or interesting. You are the sky. Everything else, it's just weather. Pema Chodron. A mind at peace, a mind centered and not focused on harming others, is stronger than any physical force in the universe. Wayne Dyer. It is useless to force the rhythms of life. If I live with the anxiety to go fast, I will not live well. My addiction to speed will make me sick. The art of living is about learning how to give time to each and everything. If I have sacrificed my life to speed, then that is impossible. Ultimately, slow means to take the time to reflect. It means to take the time to think. With calm, you arrive everywhere. Carlos Petrini, founder of the slow food movement. One important reason to stay calm is that calm parents hear more. Low-key, accepting parents are the ones whose children keep talking. Mary Pfeiffer. Remain calm, serene, always in command of yourself. You will then find out how easy it is to get along. Paramhansa Yogananda. Thanks for watching this video. I really hope that this was exactly what you wanted to see to make your day today, and please make sure that you like and subscribe to this channel for more such interesting and calming content.